In the year 2020, in about January, I went to hospital. I was not feeling too well. And everyone knows when you go to hospital, the first place you go is to triage. And in triage, the first thing they do is, apart from check your blood pressure, is they check your weight. So at that point, I was weighing 102 kilograms. This was at the beginning of 2020. And remember, everyone has said, do you know what happened in 2020? There was COVID. And so we stayed at home. And during that year, I spent a lot of time trying to work out. In fact, posting a lot of videos online, doing workouts, sometimes with my wife, who's right here. And at the end of the year, including even a lot of people who play golf know, during the year 2020, we were not allowed to have caddies. So we carried our own bags, we ran on the golf course, we did a lot of exercise, and therefore, I believed that I was doing very well. So in 2021, around January again, same facility, same room, I was not feeling too well, then I went in, and I was weighing 101 kilos. God, can you imagine? What do they call someone who does the same thing and expects different results? You probably know who it is. And so I had this meeting with myself, and I told myself, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results. So what did I choose to do? I chose to go radical. I chose to focus on a lot more around my diet. I had to give up things I loved. Today I was talking to my daughter, and I had some ice cream that I used to eat, and she reminded me that Dad used to eat that every day, every night before you went to sleep. I had to give up on that. I had to give up on a lot of starches, a lot of things. And for almost 9 months in 2021, I didn't even eat a slice of bread. And I loved eating bread. No matter what was there on the table, I had to eat bread for breakfast, that is. I started running during that year. Slowly but surely. Started with 5K, I couldn't run all the way, but I started doing it, and I did it nonetheless. I got to a point where I started doing as long as 10 kilometers without stopping. And eventually I ran my first half marathon. All the while, what was happening, I was monitoring my weight every 2 or 3 months. Remember, I was at 101. By the end of March, I was at about 93. And all the way to the last time I stopped really focusing on taking my weight down, which was around September, I was weighing 83 kilos. If you had been told that you can be able to lose close to 20 kilos in less than a year, you'd have thought that's not possible. So what is being limitless? Being limitless means there are certain boundaries that we put on ourselves, and we say that we cannot do it. We say that, and it's a voice that's in your head. It's a doubt that is there that says, you know what, it's not possible. And we put that limit. A lot of times, even when I was running, people told me, oh, you're running on the road, you're going to mess up your knees. But I kept on doing it. I did not stop. So for you to be limitless, it starts from your mind. You have to decide that you're going to take action, and you're going to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. For me, it was the weight loss that I wanted to achieve. At least, unlike Ted, my clothes continue to grow. And now it was time to change the entire wardrobe, but I did it. So limitless for me, like I've said, that boundary, it may be as small. The boundary is not something that's great. It's what is in your mind. It may be something so small, but you need to break it, and it starts from you.